Hello everyone, this is Vašek. I'm in Sofia today, but not in the city center, as you can see behind me. But I went to the nature, to the place which is known by locals as Cambanite, the bells, the hill with the bells on the slopes of Mountain Vitosha. And I found it very interesting. And honestly, it's a little bit weird, but I think it's one of the most peaceful places I found in Sofia, in Bulgaria at all. So if you want to explore with me, let's go. So from the car park, there is a not long uphill walk towards the monument, but since I'm here, I just jump over the road and sneak into the forest, climbing between the trees, and suddenly the monument appears in front of me. So the story goes like this. In 1979, the United Nations declared it the International Year of the Child. This idea inspired Bulgarian's then culture minister Ludmila Živkov, which by the way was a daughter of that time leader Theodor Živkov, and she wanted a monument that would speak for the future generations, a kind of banner of the peace for children. At the base of the bell tower, there is an inscription that reads, "Children of the future accept the eternal fiery call for immortality, unity, creativity, and beauty." Well, it's very socialist era phrase, but it fits. This place was built as a symbol of hope for a world without the war. So, this whole complex is actually called the International Children of the World Park. It was finished in just 30 days for a UNESCO-linked Children Assembly, and kids from 79 countries came here and they left their mark on this place. One of the most interesting things is that the monument has 7 big bells grouped at the top, which symbolizing the 7 continents. And the whole thing is oriented to the 4 cardinal directions. So whenever you're from, you're literally facing one of those towers. Around the main tower, you will find 95 smaller bells, like this one. Well, smaller. I said smaller, but this one from Japan, I think. Yeah, there's one from Japan. It's not that small, really. But you also see the bells, and this is nice walk throughout the history because some of the countries they doesn't exist anymore. So this is a nice retrospective to the history. For example, you have Eastern German bell here, which of course the country doesn't exist anymore, and many others. So let's see if we can find a bell from Czechoslovakia, which also doesn't exist anymore, but the gift from Czechoslovakia to the children. So let's see if we can find it. And here we go. The bell from Czechoslovakia, which obviously doesn't exist anymore, but since I'm from Czech Republic, let's ring the bell. If you look carefully into the bell, you see that the linden tree leaves, which is our national tree. You see Prague with so many towers, and it's actually written down here, Prague, Praha, and Československo, which is Czechoslovakia. So there is a nice heritage from my country and contribution to this beautiful monument. So if you are in Sofia and you want something a bit different from churches and museums, this is it. The Bells Park is a 15 to 20 minutes drive from the center, but it gives you a towering architecture, a real piece of Cold War idealism, and a great backdrop for the travel shots. For a monument built in the communism era, it really tries to feel universal. It's not about the specific leader or war, it's about children, peace, and shared future. And honestly, that's what makes it interesting for travel. It's heavy on history, but light on nostalgia. Concrete, bronze, and kids, dramas, and the whole world of bells. Cambanite is one of those places that sounds a bit strange on paper, but it feels strangely emotional in person. And if you ever come here, listen closely, because in the wind, you're standing inside a 40-year message to the future. This is Vašek on my journey to the new studio, singing off from the bells of Sofia. If you like this, hit like, drop a comment with your favorite obscure monument, and don't forget to subscribe, because we are going to find a lot more places like across Europe. Ciao for now.